So this week, the Federal Transportation Secretary stood in front of the viaduct, the 1.4-mile-long viaduct, the elevated section of Interstate 81 in the heart of Syracuse, and talked to reporters about the project that will see that viaduct come down and be replaced by a community grid of streets. So let's go to that news conference now for this first unedited section of Secretary Pete Buttigieg's appearance in Syracuse this week.
And as everybody here knows, all of the other issues we talk about, jobs, safety, prosperity, racial justice, cannot be separated from transportation. That's part of why we're here. Every decision about transportation is necessarily a decision about justice. It's a decision about our future. And to understand our future, we got to learn from our past. It was 65 years ago, actually today, that President Eisenhower signed the bill creating the interstate highway system. And it was an extraordinary achievement. But we know that the planners behind it also made choices that often routed new highways directly through black and brown neighborhoods, doing lasting damage to those communities. And one of those highways is right next to us. I-81 was built, as the leader described, right over and through the 15th Ward and displaced nearly 1,300 residents from what had been a close-knit, middle-class black neighborhood. Those who remained were cut off in many ways from opportunity. And over the next few decades, much like my own hometown of South Bend, Syracuse lost about 30% of its population. And now the city has been rebounding in an extraordinary way, and yet these consequences and this legacy is still with us. So right now, the State Department, the mayor, the county, the community are reimagining in partnership with so many other partners, including the federal government, reimagining 81 to better meet Syracuse's needs and reconnect those communities that were once divided. And it's not just Syracuse, although this is a remarkable place to illustrate what's happened across the country. It's why the president's vision of the American Jobs Plan is so important. It's a once-in-a-century opportunity to create the future of transportation, learning from our past, and doing better. You know, I can write a little plug. I want to make sure everybody understands just how historic the bipartisan framework that was agreed to will be. It is a generation of good-paying union jobs, the majority of which are available to workers whether they've got a college degree or not. Yes. And that's incredibly important for blue-collar reliability in this economy. The largest investment in roads and bridges since that day that President Eisenhower signed that bill. The largest investment in public transit federally ever. Yes. And a whole lot of other things to be very proud of, including passenger rail, which you know is a passion of the president, as well as my own. We need to act now to expand our vision of what infrastructure means. That's why the internet, pipes belong in this bill right alongside roads, bridges, and highway. All of that is necessary for prosperity. All of that is considered in this framework. But even more than that is at stake, because democracy is being put to the test. And the president believes that this is a test of whether democracy can deliver for our citizens better than the autocratic regimes that have been in a race with us to define what values will dominate the 21st century. That's really what this is all about, and that's why we need to act right now. I just want to take a moment to talk about why equity is at stake in our transportation decision. When you hear a racially loaded expression like the wrong side of the tracks, you know that expression, we've all heard it. And we sometimes forget that's a transportation image, because often it was literally the tracks or the road that divided one part of the community from another that served to segregate a city. And that's why we are now looking at every program we've got through the lens of equity, including the authorizations we already have. Even as leaders in the Senate and the House work to do more, we're making sure that our grant programming is built with a view toward equity. We're making sure that those who actually live in communities where these projects are located get the opportunity to work on them, get the opportunity to build on them, get the economic opportunity to work on them. And it's why we are reviving the Department Office of Civil Rights, which had a shocking number of vacancies when we arrived in Washington.
Guess why?
But it's going to get the support that it needs, and I know that our friends in the Senate have our back on making sure that happens. So again, to Syracuse, a community that reminds me so much of my own hometown. I so admire and want to salute the spirit that has brought this community back, that is moving this community forward, and you will always have a friend in the Biden-Harris administration, many friends in the Biden-Harris administration, rooting for this community to succeed and ready to celebrate the triumphs that you're going to put up on transportation infrastructure and in so many areas of your future. Thanks for the chance.
Well, you see the secretary there having been flanked by Senators Schumer and Gillibrand. When we come back on Newsmakers, he will answer questions along with Senator Chuck Schumer, the majority leader of the Senate, and Kirsten Gillibrand about Interstate 81 after this.